Hello, you are welcome to this YouTube channel. Please, I would like you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you could be notified each time we upload a video. Alright, in this tutorial today we are going to be looking at finding limit to infinity. Finding limit to infinity. We have looked at a lot of finding limits of different functions, but sometimes you are given a question to find limit to infinity of a particular function. So we are going to be taking some examples. We are going to be taking like 3 examples on this particular topic, which is actually very exciting. This is the most simplest part of this course. Alright, so let's say you have to find example 1. You have to find the limit as x tends to infinity of the function x raised to the power of 2 plus 5x minus 2, all divided by 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 2. So when you have to find a limit to infinity of a function, what you have to do is to divide the numerator and the denominator with the x with the highest power. So for instance, now what I'm trying to say is that limit as x tends to infinity will be reduced to, we have x raised to the power of 2. Now if you check here, now the power here, the highest power here is 2. So you are going to divide also this with x raised to the power of 2 plus 5x divided by x raised to the power of 2 minus 2 divided by x raised to the power of 2, all divided by 2x raised to the power of 2 divided by x raised to the power of 2 plus 2 divided by x raised to the power of 2. So this is what we have. So this is going to reduce to limit as x tends to infinity of, now x to the power of 2 divided by x to the power of 2 is going to give us 1 plus, we are going to have 5 all over x minus 2 all over x raised to the power of 2, and this will be all divided by 2. X to the power of 2 divided by x to the power of 2 is just going to give us 2, and this will be plus 2 divided by x raised to the power of 2. So this is what we have. So let's substitute this now. Let's substitute x to be infinity in this function. We are going to have 1 plus 5 divided by infinity minus 2 divided by infinity. There's no need to write infinity square because infinity square is the same thing as infinity. What is infinity is infinity. So we're going to have 2 plus 2 divided by infinity. Now, before I evaluate this to the final answer, I would like you to know that anything divided by infinity is going to give us 0. Anything divided by infinity is going to give us 0. Let's say 1 divided by infinity is equal to 0. 1000 whatever divided by infinity is going to give us 0. And also you should know that 1 divided by 0 is going to give us infinity. So these are the things, and you should know that infinity plus 1 is equal to infinity. Infinity times 1 is equal to infinity, and infinity divided by 1 is equal to infinity. So you should know that very well. So this is the key to dealing with infinity. Alright, so let's get back to this. Let's finalize this answer. This will reduce to 1 plus 0 minus 0 divided by 2 plus 0. So this is going to give us 1 over 2. So this is your answer. Now, in the exam, if you are to solve limits of this form of anything infinity, I will not want you to solve. There's no need to waste your paper. There's no need to waste your energy to solve. Take a look at this question. You will see that this is 1 here. There's an invisible 1 here, and there's square here, there's square here. So when you are given a question like this, just check for the highest power. Once you find the highest power there, this coefficient with the coefficient of that same highest power down is going to remain, while the rest will turn to 0. So here, looking at this now, from here, looking at this, you know that your answer is 1 over 2. So let's look at I'm not going to solve like this again for this question. Let's look at this. When you have to find limit as x tends to infinity of this, let's say you have to find of x raised above 5 plus 2x, let me put 2 here, plus 2 raised above 4 minus 3x raised above of 3, then plus 5x raised above 2 plus x minus 1, all divided by 3x raised above 5 minus 2x plus 1. So looking at this now, there's no need to solve this question. Just take a look at this from here. Observe what you have here. Observe the x with the highest power. Just observe the x with the highest power. You have it. So your answer is going to be equal to 2/3. So this is a short trick to knowing the direct answer to this in e-exam. You don't need to solve. Just take a critical look at the question. Check the variable with the highest power, and then you will take the coefficient of that, the numerator, and divide it by the coefficient of the denominator, and you will get your answer. So that is how to solve it, as easy as that. So let's look at example 3. You have to find the limit as x tends to infinity of x raised to the power of 4 minus 3x plus 5. Now let's take the limit. Here you just directly substitute because there is no denominator. So if you substitute directly, you are going to have infinity minus 3 times infinity plus 5. And you know that I told you that infinity minus anything multiplied by infinity is going to give you infinity. So this is going to be minus infinity plus 5, and this answer is going to be equal to what? Okay, let's put plus here. Let's put plus here. Let's put plus here. Let's put plus here. This is going to be equal to what? This is going to be equal to infinity. So this is what we have, and this is where we're going to stop for finding limit to infinity. Please, if you have any question, just do well to ask your question at the chat box down. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get updated each time we upload a video. Thank you and stay tuned.